Why, hello, YouTube. You may have wondered why I was just showing you around my room again. Well, it is because flag. I told you before, I'm very proud of this country. I don't know why I'm showing you this flag. But yeah, I guess I'm just proud of this country. So, I'm just going to set this down here. And I'm hoping the angle is still as good as when I tested it. So, I'm just going to raise myself because I noticed that wasn't as good. So I'm going to have another rant today because I'm now into ranting, and ranting is what we're going to see. Speaking of my love for this country, even my pillow is a flag. Why is there a surfboard behind me? Because it's not a surfboard, it's a bodyboard. I bought it last summer. Speaking of trips that I go, because I went to Devon to get that, I went to Germany, specifically Berlinals, and I got this, which is my drinking mug, and it's full of lemonade at the moment. Yes, lemonade, not crystal meth. Although, no, I didn't say that. So my rant today is going to be about stupid people using stupid insults. I mean, I was reading something on Facebook, and it was another racist comment, and I'm like, oh my god, go home. Why are you insulting someone because of their race? Just leave this place and go home. You do not deserve to be in a multicultural world. What is the point of judging someone on their religion, their skin colour, something different? I know it sounds weird that I'm saying go home, but that's what I just say, and it's not meant to like go back to your country where you originated from, because most people here living here now aren't, the first people to come over here. Like, they're children who've been raised here. I mean, and what's the problem with that? So you've got a different skin colour. I see that. Does it make you at all different? Yes, you have a different skin colour. But is your heart content different? No. Is your body different? Do you eat different things? Not necessarily. Are you suddenly a bad person? No. So what's the point? So that got me thinking about other things I really hate. And I was going to do this video on my pet peeves, like racists, people who talk loudly for no reason, people who interrupt you. But I decided I'd do it on stupid people who use stupid insults. Now, I'm not going to name anyone, but you know who you are if you do it. Now I'm going to look at 3 insults that I really hate, and how you can turn them around, I guess. So, the first one is bitch. You're a bitch. What does bitch actually mean? It means a dog, girl style. So, you're going to call me a girl dog. So I get to see everything in black and white, like a vintage movie. Hell yeah. I can smell everything so much stronger. I'm a girl, that makes me absolutely no different. I mean, I'm a dog, so I'm less intelligent, but, you're calling me a dog? What are you trying to say? Yo, dog, you're cool. Is that it? Are you trying to use some sort of weird slang? Just, no, get a life. The next one has got to be cunt. So people think it means vagina, stuff like that. Oh my god. So, you're calling me a sex organ? Or in some terms, it actually does just mean sex. So you are embodying me as sex itself. And sex is pleasurable, right? So, I am pleasure. I am what you probably think about 24 hours a day if you're someone who insults someone like this. So, you're thinking of me as something you think of all day long. Well, thanks. I guess that's a good thing. Scary, but moving on. So my last one, my third one, and I'm sorry I'm going quick, my battery on my phone is dying. Yeah, that's why it's not got great lighting in here. It's the camera, it's not great. My third one is retard, and it's probably one of the most commonly used insults, and I really hate it, because retard doesn't actually mean stupid. It means to hinder, which means to stop, to make more difficult. So, really, the only retards in the world are not people who aren't sound of mind, who aren't disabled. It's people who use the insult retard to mean something else. Because you say retard to someone, they feel down, they can't do as much when you're sad. You've probably experienced it. You're sad, you don't want to do anything, it stops you. It stops you, that means it hinders you. That means the thing hindering you is the person who called you a retard, which means they are the hinderers, which means they are the retarders. I don't know exactly what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean, so don't use the words. There's no point in calling someone a hinder. You're a hinderer, evil. So I don't get that. I've written on my notes here, where am I? Which is when I was talking about the room. I don't get that, but that's different. So I'm going to go on to my news now, and so this news, it's quite hilarious actually when you think about it. A man from Vietnam was trying to get into New Zealand, and he was stopped by border police because his trousers were dripping wet. The police there searched him, and do you know what they found? They found live fish in his pockets. Now, if you're someone who is forced to watch, like I am, all the border control things, you know how many freaking x-rays they have, and all that stuff. So, you're trying to smuggle fish, live swimming fish that are probably making noises. Actually, have a look at the bag he's putting them in. That's not even full. Think you're going to be walking, they're going to be sloshing around. And I didn't even think, obviously, to dry the things before he put the packages, before he put the bags, the packages, the somethings. He didn't think to dry them before he put them in his pocket. So of course they're going to be wet. You can't just expect to put them in the water, get the fish in, bring them out, and it to be perfectly dry. What an idiot. So why? I don't know why. Why he was smuggling chiliads, which are little fish. They're like this big. Well, actually, move away from force perspective. That is how big they are. Not that. This. Not this. That. Or about that, maybe. Okay. So so his plan was failed when water began seeping from the bags, which means he's not been walking carefully either, which means he'd been walking awkwardly anyway. So he's trying overly to act normally, which leads to the leaking of his pants. Now, I don't reckon it is actually the bag. I reckon the fish were swimming around in the bag, getting quite happy, because they're bottom feeders, chiliads, so they're probably quite like in the dark, swimming around, and he's going, yep, stop, and that's when it gets wet. That is why he's wet. That's why my phone is dying. That's what that loud random sound was. So that's your funny news. Guy gets stopped in the airport, and my video is about to die, so I'm going to try and stop it. Thanks, YouTube. I'm the guy on YouTube. Why won't you stop, stupid phone? I'm sorry, YouTubers. Hopefully my phone will die now, so this looks more dramatic.